Welcome back to Effective Jack Gaming, where today we're opening up some packs of Jumpstart. The game plan is with this stuff is we're going to end up making a cube out of it and see how that goes. Without further ado, let's see what we get with the first pack. So the big thing about Jumpstart is that you can grab a couple packs right off the shelf and have a buddy grab a couple packs off the shelf and be able to play it right then and there. That's also the main reason that we ended up doing 2 packs of each, because then we can see what we'll end up having out of our seal pool for it. This one is Under the Sea. Oh man, Sebastian Rubelovic. Coming out of the gates with the Pursued Whale, costs us 2 blue and 5. Obviously it's a big giant whale. And when it enters the battlefield, each opponent creates a 1/1 red pirate creature token. With this creature can't block, and creatures you control attack each combat if able. Spells your opponents cast that targets this whale costs us 3 more to cast. It's an 8/8 body. Tyrian Kraken costs us 4 and 2 blue. For a big old Kraken, whenever you draw a card, you may pay 1. If you do, you may tap or untap a target creature as a 4/6 body. Seagull Starfish costs us 1 and a blue. For a starfish, we could tap it and then scry 1. That means we could look at the top card of our library, could either put it at the bottom or keep it on top. Has a 0/3 body. Unstable Obelisk costs us 3 for an artifact that we can tap, add 1 colorless, or we could pay 7, tap, sacrifice it, and destroy a target permanent. Waker of the Waves costs us 5 and 2 blue for a big old whale. Creatures your opponents control get -1 to -0. We could pay 1 and a blue, discard it, and look at the top 2 cards of our library. Put one of them into our hand and the other into your graveyard. Has a 7/7 body. Man, the 7/7 flavor with that one. Or Rousing Reed costs us 2 and a blue. For an enchantment, when it enters the battlefield, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has flying. Octoprophet costs us 3 and a blue for a big old octopus. Well, big is saying something. It's a little bit more medium sized. When it enters the battlefield, we get to scry 2. Has a 3/3 body. Thriving Island enters the battlefield tapped, and as it comes in, we get to choose a color. We could tap it for a blue, or the color that we ended up choosing. Voyager's End costs us 1 and a blue for an instant. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Scry 1. Waterknot costs us 2 blue and 1 for an enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, tap an enchanted creature. Enchanted creature does during the controller's untap step. Wishful Merfolk costs us 1 and a blue. For a merfolk who has Defender, we could pay 1 and a blue, and Wishful Merfolk loses Defender and becomes a human until end of turn. It's a 3/2 body. Talk about Ariel. Just Turtle costs us 1 blue for a nice old turtle. Has a 0/5 body. Then the next 7 cards is some islands. Islands. And that was Under the Sea pack. Let's see what we would be matching it up with. Huh, I thought you weren't supposed to get the same packs. Interesting. Alright. Pack 2 is Predatory. Optimus Fall costs us 2 and 2 green. As an instant, as an additional 2 costs of this spell, we sacrifice a creature. You draw cards equal to the sacrificed creature's power, and then you gain life equal to its toughness. Ravenous Belloff costs us 2 green and 2 for a beast. Sacrifice a beast, you gain 4 life. It's a 4/4 body. Frongo Rebirth costs us 2 and a green for an instant. Return a target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. If it's a creature that died this turn, create 2 1/1 green spiraling creature tokens. Affectionate Eldritch costs us 5 and a green for a beast. When it enters the battlefield, we can have it fight a target creature that we don't control. Has a 4/4 body. Irresistible Prey costs us 1. Is a sorcery. Target creature must be blocked this turn. If able, draw a card. Brindle Shout costs us 1 and a green for a boar. When Brother Shout dies, create a 3/3 green boar creature token. Has a 1/1 body. Truffle Snout costs us 2 and a green for a boar. When it enters the battlefield, we get to choose one. Put a +1/+1 counter on it, or regain 4 life. It's a 3/3 body. It's a 2/2 body. That could become a 3/3. Sabertooth Mauler costs us 3 and a green. It's a big old cat who, at the beginning of our incept, if a creature died this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on. Has a 3/3 body. Crushing Canopy costs us 2 and a green. For an instant, choose one. Destroy a target creature with flying, or we can destroy a target enchantment. Got Dawn Treader Elk, costs us 2 and a green. It costs us a green and 1 for an elk. We can pay 1 green, sacrifice it, and then we get to search our library for a basic land card. Put it on the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle our library afterwards. Has a 2/2 body. Sylvain Bustrider costs us 2 and a green for a beast. When it enters the battlefield, we gain 2 life. Has a 3/2 body. Thriving Grove comes in the battlefield tapped, and as it comes in, we get to choose a color other than green. It has the ability to tap for a green or tap for that other color that we chose. Time to Feed costs us 2 and a green for a sorcery. Choose a target creature an opponent controls. When that creature dies this turn, you gain 3 life. Target creature you control fights that creature. Then we got 7 forests. Alright, looks like we would be playing Simic if we ended up opening this. We got the blue and we got the green. This was Under the Sea pack, and this is one of the Predatory packs. What do you think of them? Put it down in the comments below. If you're liking the content that we're putting out, like, subscribe, and hit that little bell icon to be notified about any of our future content. I'd also like to say we're planning on making this into a cube. We have an entire box that we still have to open, and then once we get that done, boop, it's going to be cube time. So keep on watching. Till next time, see you later.